Leaving special sports to another aspect we love, grassroots football development.
We can't have enough of that.
I know, when we hear grassroots, we just jump up.
Yes.
And it's so exciting to know that Nigeria is just among 2 countries. Paris Saint-Germain, they've identified 2 countries in the world, Nigeria and Egypt, to visit to promote grassroots football.
Awesome.
Wow.
Awesome stuff. I mean, that's a privilege right there. And there's a reason they've done that. That's because they believe in the country. They believe in the talent, footballing talent in the country. It is very, very laudable, Austin. I mean, we always talk about development. You can't have enough of it. You can't overemphasize the importance and how crucial, developing football at the grassroots is. So, I mean, pictures from the launch of the project in Lagos. We can see NFF Vice President Baris Sheakini was there as well. We can see the PSG officials, all the way from France. They came over, to shed more light on this upcoming project.
That's right. We also had Super Eagles chief coach Salisu Yusuf.
I mean, they were all there. Pictures were fire.
Tutu Mayana was present. Olympics gold medalist Dosu Joseph was there. Rio Olympics coach Fatai Amao was also there. So these guys are just giving their 2 cents for grassroots football development. They love it. Whenever things like this are coming up, it's just awesome to know that a club in France, we say, look, we can support
a massive club.
Yeah,
you remember PSG are massive when it comes to the both sporting-wise and economic-wise. They're a massive club. I mean, after the takeover by the Qatari sports investment, so it is very good opportunity, massive opportunity for footballing talents in the country. I mean, a lot of us growing up didn't have these opportunities. We might have been superstars, not in the studio talking about sports.
I know.
Yeah, so they just have to grab this.
It's a whole lot of projects. Let's listen to officials from PSG, Yassine and Fabian. They will explain to you why they're in Nigeria and how the country can benefit. Let's listen to them. We'll be right back.
First one is that it's a country with a lot of young, very good players, a lot of talented players. So it's like kind of a resource, for our sports development. Also, we have a natural link with this country because so many international Nigerian players went to play in League One. We have JJ Okocha in our first team back in the days, and also I would say the third aspect is that it's a huge economy, huge market, huge country. So if you want to keep developing your sports and your brand in the future, you have to be Nigeria. It's definitely the place to be. We also have to keep in mind, it's about spreading football and spreading grassroots programs. So I would say even in the end, if we do not get a new Okocha or a new Ikpeba, then I mean it's not after all the main goal of the program. The main goal is to give hope to everyone, I mean to the youth, and to enable them to play football. We don't want to have kids left behind that would not be able to not participate in the program. We want to give everyone the same chance to be part of this academy program with PSG.
So what we're going to do first, we're going to come with some of our coaches. We're going to select some kids in Nigeria and organize a specific training session for them and for coaches as well. And then the second step of the partnership will be to take 15 kids from Nigeria to spend an amazing week in Paris. I'm in the Paris Saint-Germain Academy soccer camp. And in the future, we will think about the...
So that's it, Fabian. Dylan Tayo said straight that we want to support, we'll train Nigerian young talents, and they have an opportunity of going to Paris to train in the PSG Academy.
I mean, what more can you ask for?
Tell me.
As a player that wants to go professional, as a youngster, I mean, this is just perfect for you. When PSG is involved, then you expect the absolute best of when it comes to training, both on and off the pitch. So massive opportunity for the lads. They have to grab it with both hands, definitely. And it's good to see, private individuals as well, to coming up with this kind of initiatives and everything and all that. So And
I'm particularly pleased that the Lagos State Football Association jumped at the bit of this to say, look, because I spoke to Vice Sheakini. He says a lot of times they've seen clubs want to come here just to exploit. You get some of them, they just even want to take our young talents, just take them there, make money off them. But he said, look, this one, after listening to them and what they want to do for grassroots football, they said that it was genuine. And Vice Sheakini is also in charge of youth development
in the NFF. So his presence there yesterday was very, very significant.
Very, very I agree with you. And of course, you have seasoned coaches as Fatai Amao, you have Dosu Joseph, you have Peter Rufai, you know, you have even Salisu Yusuf, you know, saying, look, we're ready to support this thing. We think this is massive, you know. I think we can reap a lot of benefits out of this.
Yes, surely, majorly long-term benefits, Austin. And, yeah, all the internationals were there as well, so imagine they'll be tapping from their, you know, experience and the knowledge of the game, you know, when this project actually, you know, takes off. So, as you can see there, still, you know, at the launch of the PSG Academy project in Nigeria.
Fantastic. Ty, I remember when Salisu Yusuf was speaking at this event, so one of the major problems coaches in our league have is real pure talent, you know, because sometimes you see a footballer starting as late as when he's 25.
Way too late.
You know,
way too late. That's where we now start having the issues of, you know, cutting their ages, which on the long run is never good. You know, when you cheat, definitely you have to pay for it sometimes in future. So this is incredible. It's awesome.
I agree.
And hopefully we're waiting for that day when our clubs as well to kind of proper academies. That's very important.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And for us at Channels Sports, because we're involved in grassroots football development with the Channels National Kids Cup, just saying, look, well done. We like what you're doing, and you're involved in the schools. We're thinking that we can start talking. Yeah. That's very, very important, you know, because it's all about, first, it's endorsed by the NFF, and then you have this sort of guy saying, look, we can do one or two things together. Tayo, at the end, grassroots football is winning.
Sure.
That's where it's reached.
Winning.
That's it. Grassroots football development, giving us reasons to talk sports this morning. Let's bring you into all of what we'll be doing this morning. I told you it's an action-packed, ever-busy morning spinning, exciting world of sport. And if you look at the men we gave you this morning, you should be ready for an action-packed ride. Talk to us. Our feedback mechanisms is still the same on Twitter or channels_sports, Facebook, channels-sports, email sports@channelstv.com. We are monitoring all that is going down in your world of sports. Talk to us in the hashtag Paralympic Games. We're rewarding excellence, and guess the state that is leading in Imo State government. They promised to give Paralympians from the state that did well at the Rio Paralympics cash prizes and cars, and they have done just that. And there's also the NPFL this morning, the program. We told you that we'll be having the Super Eagles watch. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, the battle in Ndola, Zambia versus Nigeria. I'll get our attention. Don't go anywhere. Stay.